one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almadria.
There she is! Almadria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almadria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almadria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Mesmold! Enjoy your meal!
Such...
Sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you!
You require a head.
Nothing gets by me!
Eagle assault! It's on!
What's this?
Shattering all pieces! Now we see what I can do! Burn in hell!
I'm ready!
Dragon Shell! You're on! Try this! Infernal Sword!
Not on my watch! Where are you going?
Dark Light!
1,000 gales, tear you to shreds!
Orochi's Fury!
Healing Stone! Corruption!
I'm on it! Orochi's Fury!
Affirmative not in your dreams! Ramping Storm! Celestial Hammer! Gravitas Field! I'm ready! Dance in the wind!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
Deny!
No further.
Hurricane! Fool! Feeling Gale!
Healing Wall!
Orochi's Fury!
That's right! More with that Not in your dreams!
Brimming with hatred.
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
More where that came from!
Here and there!
Back into the force!
They're attacking separately! Can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
Will suffer!
And it's ready to go! This one's mine!
Looks bad.
Wits about you, people!
Eat dirt!
I'm almost there!
The winds of judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
Try harder!
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arts aren't so special. And now, you're mine! Here, let me have
Try! Not now! No! I owe you one!
Will this
This
help?
one's all mine! Try harder! Burn it out! Feeling Gale!
You will suffer!
Orochi's Fury!
That's freaking does it! Wind astral energy!
Here we go! Get out of this!
Thunder field!
Far enough!
Talon Hurricane! Plasma Shock!
Behold my true power!
Radiant sword!
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't! Where are you going?
Feeling Gale!
Glimmer Flame on a roll now!
Orochi's Fury!
Will this help? Blood Flash! Anything in order!
Quickwill!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, Nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to.
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more. Stop right there! Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Xion!
Alvin!
Xion!
Alvin!
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign. After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake. As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here. I just wanted to go back. To Dana. To my home.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No! Wait, please. Wait, What was that? long ago was that? That's right. Shion! Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? I need to find them. Better start looking. Naori. Shion. Damn it.
Orochi's Fury! Eat dirt! Orochi's Fury! Plasma Shock! Mirada! Orochi's Fury! Plasma Shock! Mirage! Orochi's Fury! Plasma Shock! Mirage! Orochi's Fury! Plasma Shock! Azure Storm! Azure Storm! Orochi's Fury! We did it! Plasma Shock! Plasma Shock! Mirage! Orochi's Fury! This one's all mine! Orochi's Fury! Try harder! Here I come! Plasma Shock! Mirage! Plasma Shock!
Alvin?
Rinwell!
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistlein. Kisara and La are already there.
Linwell, where are we?
Ganeth Harros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Not on my watch! If it hides, just fetch it out again!
Elusive deity!
Can you take it? Our arts are being interrupted.
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
Illuminate
Benediction
the sun!
light.
Come forth! Only
Another
one,
incantation ruined.
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Stalagmite!
In here!
Rain slap!
More for the stockpile!
Take this!
Azure Storm!
Tornado drive!
Not today!
A whirling
Elusive
struggle!
deity
Magic
can't get out of
Kazam!
this! Double
In here!
Tornado drive! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Gusty nail!
Elusive deity! Elusive deity! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Speaking of the ordeals, I wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should hold off on speculation and simply keep an eye on him.
Right. You're saying we should... check the Owl Forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion?
bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
All this time, I didn't real.
I guess
Yeah, but
to tell you, it's strange, but then
what about?
I doubt, even if the place...
Yeah. I have no hope. I used to. Although, if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just a. I never have.
Have you learned?
Nuh-uh. I resent. I guess.
Rinwell,
First it was.
all this time...
Poor Shion.
Yeah, you're right.
You're certain.
Trust me.
Sorry, that would. Every new piece of information. I am well aware. More to the point. And then there is. And yet, I've never even heard. Then again, I learned the same.
Speaking of which...
You're certain?
Yes.
Oh, I have never and you never
3 centuries is...
Well, I'm only.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank.
Frank, huh?
Sometimes. Not to compete.
Thanks for letting...
Please. No.
What do you...
Zoogles. So,
All I know is...
say,
I came down in a Renan starship. I have named...
what happened to her? Did she come with you?
She's... Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her... Neither of us asked.
Wait.
Even within... Despite that, she stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I...
In all honesty, be it several centuries...
What are you saying?
I'm saying you don't... Back after my brother had passed, you know what I heard?
Then I was out of line.
No, left to my own device. Besides, the truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. Not only that, but that guilt, do you understand? If... But, if you're still...
What I...
Alvin, are we gonna... What's gotten into you, man?
Do I even...
If you were...
Sound...
Look, you're in but here's the
I get...
It's about Neo. Look, you're still...
I can't guarantee...
So you think we might... Come on, fight! What happened to the guy? That's the guy...
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Now I'm gonna... What's it gonna... So then quit
Listen,
Alvin.
it's exactly like you said. But there's still... Yeah, just...
Hey.
Back to the inn, I guess.
There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry. Not this way, I guess. Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Remember, if the paint's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy. Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
This one's not my one!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Where's it go? Tiger Blade!
Damn it!
Stand back! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
Yoga! Wicked Bear!
Next! Mirage! Try harder! Eat dirt!
Plasma Shock! Dragon! I'm just getting started!
Raging Storm!
It's almost in an instant! Impact Block!
Ready to Perfect Knuckle! Far enough! I'll finish you here and now! Plasma Shock!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean?
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.